Welcome to this video from the University of Reading about referencing tools. Referencing can be a tricky thing to get right, but reference management tools can help to make that a lot easier. They can help you to keep track of your reading and to avoid accidental plagiarism by helping you to add the references to your assignments in seconds as you go along, so you don't have to worry about doing them later. All of these tools can be useful as part of your referencing toolkit, and they can help to make sure that your referencing is as good as possible. There are three main referencing tools: EndNote, Mendeley and Zotero. The University Library provides support for both EndNote and Mendeley. We tend to think of these as fully featured referencing tools, as there's a lot that they can both do. Fully featured referencing tools allow you to store accurate details of publications for your references, add notes about them, automatically put together a reference list as you add any citations to your work, and to store PDFs of any publications, but there are some small differences between them. EndNote is one of the best known reference management tools. The university pays for a subscription for you while you're a student, and you can download it from apps anywhere. It has a huge number of features and can be used for everything from referencing for your first assignment right up to navigating systematic reviews and peer reviewing journals. There's a lot of support available from the academic liaison team, as well as an online forum, and also Clarivate, who are the company who make it. It's perfect for big projects. However, it can be a bit overwhelming to begin with, and there's quite a steep learning curve in learning to use it. You should also be aware that you cannot store the EndNote library file on OneDrive or on other cloud services, as it can result in a corrupted library. The other referencing tool supported by the library is Mendeley. Mendeley is automatically linked to the university's Office 365 installation, so you can reference items from within Word on your browser. It's easy to use, and you can collect the details about items with just a couple of clicks, and it's free to use even after you finish your course. The library provides a lot of support for Mendeley, as well as guidance on our LibGuides. However, it is worth being aware that it does not always manage to pull all the information through from the files, and sometimes it can be quite inaccurate, so it's even more important to keep an eye out for any bugs in how it works. Zotero is another fully featured reference management tool. It's free to everyone, and it has specific versions for Mac, Linux and Windows, and you can synchronize your library across multiple devices, which is really useful if you sometimes use different computers. The associated browser extension can work quite well to pull in information from PDFs and websites, though it's important to check that all of the details have been pulled in. On the downside, Zotero has much less support than EndNote and Mendeley. Most of the support comes from a user forum, and it is not supported by the library officially. While it works well for some formats, it's not always so accurate for others. Like EndNote, it can be tricky to use, and it can have some more bugs, so do use Zotero at your own risk. There are also some more basic tools available for use, such as MyBib, ZoteroBib, and the inbuilt referencing tools in Microsoft Word. These can help you with referencing for shorter assignments. The library provides some information about these tools on our LibGuides. Microsoft Word has its own referencing tool, which comes pre-installed. This tool only works for a couple of referencing styles, so it is important to double check the exact style you're being asked to use by your department before using it. If your style is not supported, a different tool would be better to use. ZoteroBib is a web-based basic tool suitable for individual assignments. It works with many styles, and you can easily search for most materials to automatically generate a reference for them. When you're finished generating the list, you can copy and paste it into your document. MyBib works a lot like ZoteroBib. It's reasonably accurate for most styles, but it's really important to double check against your referencing guidance, as there are some areas where it struggles. You use it by pasting links into it, and then you select whether your item's a website, a book, a journal, etc., and then follow the instructions to make sure that it has produced an accurate reference. Download your reference list when you've finished. Ultimately, whichever tools you choose to use, make sure that you're using the correct style for your department. Don't forget to check that the edition is correct as well. Make sure to double check your references before submitting, and I really do mean that, really do double check them properly. Make sure all of the elements are there, that there are no accidental duplicates, that the punctuation and the order is correct. as all of these are only as good as your own referencing knowledge. The library does provide a Managing References guide, which contains information about all of the tools mentioned in this video to help you get started. If you'd like further guidance or support, please do get in contact with your academic liaison librarian, either email any quick queries you may have or make an appointment with them via the library website.